Hi Taurus, and welcome to Celtic Guide Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot from September the 4th to September the 11th. And yeah, you've got quite a week ahead, as a couple of other signs have. The additional guidance card you got, Taurus, was breathe. So it seems to you start the week with so much fiery energy. And the sun is the foundation of your reading. Has to be the most positive card in the whole deck, the sun. So there's that feeling of just quite overwhelming warmth and well-being, Taurus, here actually. And your crowning card is the Knight or King of Swords, which we'll come back to during the reading, but it's sort of the King of Swords, over the last few weeks, with people having readings, it seems to be meaning mastery of your own thinking. You've got the crown, you're taking the sword, so you're no longer controlled by your own mind, but you are the controller of your mind, basically. And that sort of, which is lovely paired with the sun, because there's that sense of just overwhelming happiness coming from your core being, actually. So, and you're not being led all over the place by your thinking. But again, for some people, this could represent another person, father figure, boss. We'll see as the reading goes on, Taurus. But whatever you do not forget to breathe. Okay, so the first half of the week is total fire. So much fiery energy from the Three of Wands, Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, and you have got the Eight of Cups, which means for some of you, you're walking away from something which is no longer satisfying and no longer happy for you. So you're searching for something more fulfilling, something more fiery, something more aligned with your personal vision of what you want for your life, Taurus, that Ace of Wands. But let's start at the beginning. The Three of Wands paired with the Page of Wands. Now, the pages are the messengers of the deck, notoriously the messengers. They can always represent people in our lives. I always see them as quite young, so sort of teenagers, a bit older, full of enthusiasm and drive and passion, sometimes quite hard to manage and quite hard to be around, but they can also be the messenger, so you could be receiving some message, Taurus, actually. And I think that's going to be quite a positive message, to tell you the truth. It's paired with the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands, he's already the master of the Two of Wands, so he's claimed his passions, his drives, and he's found his place in the world where he wants to, or he started to find that place in the world where he wants to direct his energy, and he's set those ships out to sea. Some are coming back and some are going out, and every reader sees it differently. I always see it as both. But paired with the Page of Wands, there's a feeling that there's some ships potentially coming in for you. And for some, Taurus, it could be so much the coming in that the decision's clear to walk away from something that was no longer satisfying you. So this could be such a monumentous energy, Taurus, with the Ace of Wands, this new beginning, with the sun at the foundation, that you're able to clearly say no more. I'm leaving, and none of these cups are spilled, so this doesn't speak to me of an ending with much regret. Could be a relationship for some people, it could be a work situation. It could be work because you've got so much of your own creative ideas coming through, Taurus, that you're able now to walk away and look for your own satisfaction and your own new beginnings and your own new fiery starts. Ace of Wands is this gift. this gift from the universe. It's that aha moment when we receive our inspiration, when we receive that signal that we're connected and we're aligned with our own destiny. Absolutely beautiful. And the sun's always that feeling of being aligned with your destiny, being exactly where you need to be. But don't forget, this is fiery hot energy. The centre of your reading is to breathe. Feet on the ground. Be your lovely Taurus self, grounded. And just slow moving, Taurus, because this is hot, fiery energy. As we move on, it just keeps getting more so as we hit the Wheel of Fortune, paired with the Queen of Pentacles. And again, this is a sense of a whole new chapter of your life beginning. And this whole new chapter, again, that's how I'm getting the feeling about work here. This whole new chapter is connected with the Queen of Pentacles, which is Taurus card. So it's always very, very auspicious when you have your own card here. And it's regardless of gender. The Queen is much more receptive energy, rather than the King, which is dynamic and out there. The Queen of Pentacles is more just that sort of receptive, creative aspect of ourselves. But whatever it means, it speaks to me of a whole new beginning here again for you, Taurus, actually. So there's all this fire, 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 walking away, new chapter beginning, particularly could be housing, could be business, money, work, anything like that. This whole new chapter opening up, which is to set in your heart alight, Taurus. Look at you, that beautiful sun just beaming down, full of vibrancy and aliveness, Taurus. And then as we move on, again, we've got another ending card. Again, this is not a turbulent ending. This is almost a exact opposite. I would see this card as moving on from difficult times, leaving a chapter behind you, which followed with the Wheel of Fortune could mean, and the Queen of Pentacles could be mean that you're leaving behind some turbulent financial times, turbulent times when you didn't know, because there's so much new energy here, Taurus. There could have been a period where you didn't know what was going to come next. And these cards, for some Taurus, it won't be all of you, I'm afraid. I always think the people who need to get the message hear it. But this Six of Swords always represents us moving on from turbulent times to much more calmer, peaceful waters. And followed with the Wheel of Fortune, it's pretty beautiful, really, isn't it? Like the wheel turns and a whole new chapter begins. And again, we're back to the work card. Very, very, you know, you're mastering some sort of craft here, Taurus. This is the craftsman. This is the artisan who takes his skill to the highest possible level. Again, very Taurus qualities. Very, you know, very grounded. Very practical energy. Such a dynamic week. I'm going to try and summarise. I am not feeling that great, so you have to bear with me. I've been struggling doing the readings, but you know, we start the first few days of the week just full of vibrancy, news being received, walking away from something, Taurus, but not with grief. It's a decision that's been made. With clear walking away that makes you feel so alive and your personal sun is shining. The King of Swords means you've got this control. You've now become the master of your mind. So you're not letting yourself be dominated by fears and inadequacies and that sense of not being good enough. And as we walk away and grab these new fiery beginnings, the wheel turns, and that wheel, it seems to be turning in very earthy, practical matters, Taurus. It's making you feel secure, it's making you feel grounded and stable, and you're in your element, Taurus. And then we move on from turbulent times to calm waters. And as we move on to turbulent times, you continually honour your craft. You're a craftsman, Taurus. That's man or woman. You know, you become the expert at what you do, whatever that is, because the Eight of Discs is the work card. So whatever this new practical beginning is happening, is taking you forward, but you're not forgetting where you came from, or you're not forgetting what your roots are, Taurus. And I love to see that. You've got such earthy, beautiful qualities, and you're sun shining. You're just beaming, giving warmth to everyone around you. And don't forget to breathe, Taurus. Okay, bye.